Recently, I was contacted by a company called Iron Ethos. They make several different types of knives, and they asked if I'd be interested in sharing a couple of fixed blades with the viewers of this channel. Of course, I said yes. They also asked if I'd be interested in doing some field testing, like in my Into the Woods type videos. This also interested me, so I had to say, by all means, send me a couple of fixed blades and let's take a look at them. We're going to take a look at the Battleborn, the knife above, and the Shadow Strike. In this video, I'm going to talk mostly about overview, first impressions. I'll put some specs onto the screen as well, but in the meantime and in between time, let's get on with this video. Greetings and welcome back to the channel, and welcome if it's your first time here. I think I've been doing this YouTube thing since 2019. This is the first company that's reached out to me and said, can you show your viewers some of our products? And I said, yes, I'd be happy to do so. I checked them out. I went onto their website and I looked at their products and they looked very good. They offered to send out these two fixed blades to me and asked if I could do some honest reviewing and honest testing of these knives. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Like I mentioned at the preamble, this video will be overview. We'll talk about the materials, the fit and finish, how it feels in hand. I'll put some specs in there as well. Just my general impressions. I've not handled these knives. I've opened them up, put them down here, looked at them briefly. It's, to me, more genuine that way. I'm not rehearsed. I can talk about things that I feel instantaneously. They're both in this really nice black and tan type of sheath. Now, I could not get any information. I cannot confirm nor deny if these are Kydex or plastic. They look Kydex, they feel Kydex. I want to say they're Kydex, but of course I cannot confirm that. But I do like the black and tan motif. The clip itself seems to be pretty good. I think if there was one thing I would do, I would make it just a little stiffer. I know this comes in different gauges of steel. There might be one that's a little bit stiffer out there, and I'll get to that in a second here because there's something I need to talk about on this one here, but we'll get to it in a minute. So there you go, this Shadow Strike. There's no movement at all in the sheath. It's very, very solid, in fact. Impressions on the handle, I really like that look. I don't know exactly what it's called. I want to call it sculpted. The overall appearance of this setup is also very nice as well. Something that's very different that caught my eye off the bat was it's kind of strange because you want to use it as a thumb push off, but it's not really. It's just a place to put your thumb and then you pull, and then you come out with the Shadow Strike. Very interesting. I think they're calling this a titanium tone finish. I think, yes. And the blade steel on both these knives is 14C, sorry, I think it's 14C28M, which is a Sandvik steel. I did a little bit of reading on the steel. It's actually very good for in the field. It sharpens very easily, holds an edge for a long time, and it's got extremely good toughness. And it's a stainless, so the resistance is very well as well. A lot of good reading on the interwebs and a lot of good things that they said about this type of blade steel. First impressions are the edge geometry is equal. It's the same on both sides, which is very rare to see. Some of my very expensive knives don't even come close.
How dare you!
To having the same edge geometry. Very acute point, saber grind, which will be strong in the field. And I like the chamfering. It has a very nice look. Just trying to capture it in the right light so you can see that. I don't know, it's kind of like a powder coat, titanium-esque. It's got a nice feel to it too as well. So the blade is a little bit lower than the fingers leads us to think that it'd really be good on a table like a cutting board, a camp knife, I'm thinking. And by the way, these are budget steels. They're calling them budget steels. I believe at the time of making this video, both of these knives were $99.99. Mostly affordable, very good looking knives. The ergos are very, very good. They're rounded. I don't think you're going to be throwing any sparks with these at all because everything is rounded off and chamfered. Like I said before, chamfered very nice. as well. See how the G10 kind of comes down here? I don't know if I mentioned that's G10. And the other thing I noticed is that there is a Torx in here as well, which leads me to think that you could pop this off. Now, there's nothing at this end. There's no lanyard hole or any other holding device, so maybe they spin off somehow. I'm not really sure. It's also worth mentioning that the fitment is absolutely perfect. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. There is no hint of any unevenness in any way, shape, or form. Like in this view here, I got a medium-sized glove. That is perfect. It's
excellent grip.
Super ergonomic. I got no hot spots going on. The one thing I would say is that in this position here, right here, I'm feeling something. Right in this location here. So holding it in this position for an extended period of time, I will feel something here. I'm feeling it now, so I'm definitely going to feel it over a longer period of time. I wouldn't say it's very aggressive as far as painful, but it's noticeable. No jimping in this area, which I don't feel is an issue at all. I think that is just fine the way it is. Very nice. I'm doing this, you know who always did that? And if you know what a black and tan is, also let me know down in the comments. Iron Ethos, if you're watching this video right now, which I'm thinking you probably are, I want you to look at these things here. These are pieces of plastic. I can only assume, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're left over from here, maybe. I don't know exactly what these are, but they were in the knife, and I'll show you exactly where they were. Those 3 pieces of plastic, they were stuck inside here, right inside here. Because they were stuck in that area, it pushed the pocket clip up, and I actually had to use quite a bit of force to dislodge those. So I think that's why this pocket clip is bent up versus this one. This one is solid. And when on the belt, it is extremely solid. This one, I think I need to bend this back in order to get it to look like this, so it stays on the belt a little bit better. This one could be pulled off the belt right now, so I think you might want to look into finding out why these were in there and what they are for. One thing I'd like to see here is a thumb ramp. Right? There is no thumb ramp. It would not be hard to put a thumb ramp here. It just seems natural. Everything else is good. This one, a little bit more rattle, same handle, same everything. And why am I calling it the Battle Horn versus the Battle Born is only because of this extremely cool looking blade shape. I want to call it the Battle Horn because it does look like a little bit like a horn. Sorry about that, that's just me.
How dare you!
Again, the edge geometry is perfect. The finish is perfect. The chamfering is, again, hate to say it, but it is perfect. It's equal. When you look at these chamfers and catch them in the right light, you'll see that they're exactly the same. Now, again, I could talk about some expensive knives that is not the case. I could show you many, many examples in my collection. So that's really refreshing to see. The edges are very sticky. The points on both of these knives are very, very acute. The Lynn Thompson test, and yeah, they both pass. Now the handle on this one is a little bit longer than the Shadow Strike, and in this position I don't feel that same. I feel a little bit rushed. I guess a little bit rushed here. Here I feel like I've got a lot of time. Feels very, very comfortable. This is an extremely nice shape, nice design. I have high hopes for this one in the field. That's 4 millimeters on the thickness, by the way, so will it be a great splitter? I think it's going to be well enough to make me a coffee. I have no doubts at all. And it feels very comfortable in hand. The balance point on this particular one is right about there. If it was me, I would try to shave just a little bit of weight out of here, but not very much. Maybe 1 or 2 more holes. There might be a few in there already, I don't know, but that's not that bad. Yeah, it's about the same. Now it's a shorter handle on this one. Battle Born and the Shadow Strike. Battle Horn, I don't know why. But I think that's why, because it reminds me of a horn. And you'll see on the box it says combat. So I think they've got different classifications for their knives. I encourage you to go to their website and take a look and see what they have. They made many different products out there. I think it's Michael Jarvis is the person who's designed these two as well. But I'm definitely going to use both of these in the field. Down in the description, I will leave all links related to this company and to these knives or any discount codes. It'll all be down there in the description. So I'd like to thank Iron Ethos for sending these to me. Right now, I'm digging them. Let's see how the 14C28N holds up in the woods of northern Canada. In the meantime, and in between time, have a super fantastic day. Bye for now.